Hello and welcome to this course on text summarization in Python. My name is Jones Granatier and I will teach all the classes in this course. Firstly, congratulations for your interest in natural language processing, which nowadays is considered one of the most important topics in artificial intelligence. This image shows one example where the goal is to develop algorithms to summarize texts. Here we have the original text or the original document, and the idea is to reduce the size of the text so that we have only the main sentences or the most important sentences. This type of algorithm is very useful when you have very long articles and it is impossible to read them all. For example, you don't have enough time. When you apply text summarization, a 10-page article can be reduced to just 3 or 4 pages that contains only the main ideas of the text. This image shows an example that we will implement step by step. It is an article extracted from Wikipedia where we can see the full text and the most important sentences are highlighted in yellow. Instead of the person reads the whole text, he or she can read only the selected sentences because according to mathematical calculations, these are the most important to understand the meaning of the article. What makes this course unique is that you will implement step by step from scratch 3 algorithms for text summarization: the frequency-based algorithm, the Loon algorithm, which is very important because it was one of the first efforts in the area of text summarization. And finally, you are going to learn how to summarize texts using cosine similarity, which is based on mathematical calculations to find the sentences that are most similar. After implementing text summarization from scratch, it's time to learn how to work with some libraries, such as SUMI, PySummarization, and the BERT Summarizer. PySummarization is based on recurrent neural network, and this last one has been developed with one of the most powerful architectures to solve many complex natural language processing problems. Basically, there are 2 ways to implement the algorithms when working with the subject: the basic techniques of natural language processing, NLP, and more advanced techniques using deep learning, which are artificial neural networks. All the algorithms that we are going to implement are based on these most basic techniques, and these 2 libraries, PySummarization and BERT, are based on deep learning. It is important to emphasize that the focus of this course is on NLP techniques, and we are not going to implement neural networks. And there are 2 ways to generate the summaries: abstractive and extractive. The algorithms that we will use in this course are based on the extractive technique. Mathematical calculations are made in order to indicate which are the most important sentences. No changes are made to the original text. As you can see here, we have the full text, and the sentences highlighted are considered the most important according to the algorithm. In other words, each sentence will have a score, and the sentences with the highest score will be selected. On the other hand, abstractive techniques will not select the most important sentences, but will create new texts based on existing texts. It is as if you were a person who reads the text and creates your own summary. However, it is also important to emphasize that in this course we will only work with extractive techniques. If you have never heard about text summarization, at the end of the course you will have the theoretical and mainly the practical background to develop your own projects. Here you can see a Google Colab file, so it means that all cores will be implemented step by step using Google Colab, so it won't be necessary to install libraries in your machine, so it will be easier to follow the course. And here you can see some of the code. This is the frequency-based algorithm. As you can see here, all lines will be implemented step by step. And here in this part, we have the generation of the summary. You will also learn how to extract text from the internet. For example, we can specify a link, and here at the end we can see the results. Now let's quickly talk about prerequisites. You need to know about programming logic and also some basic Python programming. The level of the course is beginners, so this course is suitable for who are starting working with text summarization or natural language processing. And that's it for this lecture. In the next one, you will have some theoretical background about natural language processing, mainly some interesting applications, and right after we will move on to the algorithms. I hope you have a great course and enjoy the content. See you next time!